things started. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Maryland Terrapins offense comes onto the field first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Setting up the screen. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held onto it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Back to pass. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He'll try to take it back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's wide. It's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Dropping back, it's Washington. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Trying play action. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, and he takes off and gets a positive gain.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And that is just about a perfect run as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Already a solid... Turning it on! A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. He's now up to 58 yards rushing for them so far as he closes in on that 1,400-yard mark. Reads it, fires complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down line. The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Abear. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give out of the gun. Snowed under by the defense.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on second and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping a manageable third down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in second and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there.
And into the end zone. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Boston College! And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's McConnell. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. There he goes. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Floats it out in space. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Maryland!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. They get him out of bounds, but a chunk play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick yellow stripe at the 49. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away. It's a big-time play.
Stop right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash. A 59-yard try coming. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
And at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Wants to throw, it's Washington. Back open and middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll off one deep down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Finds some fresh, takes it the other way. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
He's got 98 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback. Right there outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally
looking for a deep man. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Fires to the big fella. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Fires to the right. Got a wide open receiver. Touchdown, Boston College. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Washington. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. On the option. Quick toss. Boston College wants to play fast. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Terrapins will kick it away to crank up the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Now adjusting. Got a man. It's Jackson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Jukes his way from one. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the move, it's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And the Golden Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Unleashes one. Touchdown, Boston College! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Just a little off. Incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on a scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
To the ground. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Complete to the left. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Terrapins are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's McConnell. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage. Now they've got it first and 10 from the 13. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Let's go.
Second down, he'll throw it. Using the quick game. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Terrapins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Terrapins! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
He'll bring it out. It's Boone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that. Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down here for the offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Finds his tight end. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. It'll be third and long. Dropping back, it's Abear. Throwing right. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Eagles. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt weapon.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The run from the shotgun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Terrapins with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Going downfield for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Man, defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary up a bit.
Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Here we go. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Spins away from the defender. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Pulls and fires complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. Probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Might be looking to run. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and going the next for this defense.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Ready to fire from the pistol. On the move. Makes a man miss.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. And the Terrapins come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football.
There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And your decision to go for it on fourth down has a lot to do with your kicker. How strong is his leg? Some of these guys nowadays, they can boot the ball 50, 60 yards, no problem. Do I believe in him or do I go for it? And they believed in their offense, they went for it, and they got the first down.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Punch it out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Yeah, and what a good job by the defense. The objective number one in the passing game. Get pressure on the quarterback. Get hits. Because those hits, Palmer, they add up, don't they?
They do, and for this quarterback, he's going to have to do a really good job moving forward of not seeing ghosts and not letting those hits you're talking about start to affect him. That won't be the last time he gets hit in this game. This is a pass rush that can get home, so this guy's physical toughness and his mental toughness is now going to get challenged.
Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for room at the 30. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision. gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. First and goal now. Let's see what Boston College calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well, because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground. Get what you can get, and you live to play another day.
Wide open downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This